Hi there, we're here to show you a really great, amazing big villa outside of Granada in a place called Cubillas. Before we walk in, I want to note that there's just this neighbor here and this neighbor here, and behind the house is the natural park, so you have no neighbors and they will never build there. So you do have neighbors, but they're not right on top of you, and everything's very hidden and very private. So let's walk in and see the house first, then we'll see the gardens. So this is your garage entrance here. You have a ramp that goes down into the garage. We'll see that last, but you can at least park one car in the garage and 3 or 4 cars here on this ramp when you have visitors. And this is the entrance to the house here. So you can see here along the edges, you could put pots and everything and go ahead and grow your plants. They don't live here year round. They use this as a holiday home. So some of the things here are not as taken care of as they could be. But you have this great entrance here as you walk in, and to the left is our living room. And this is a wonderful big space with a fireplace, and you have doors that open out into the porch. We'll walk onto that in a minute. But he's got his desk down here because they have a lot of grandkids, so all the bedrooms are being used as bedrooms, but he usually had his office upstairs. You have these wonderful arched open ways here into what they have as a dining room, and they have sofas everywhere because they have a big family and they come here and celebrate the summertime and Holy Week that's about to come upon us. Another great arch and a door, and it takes you into the kitchen. And this is a really big space. You can tell they haven't been here. The refrigerator is cracked open and whatnot because they haven't been here for a while. But you have a dining room table in here. You have chairs and a television for the grandkids to enjoy a moment together. And then you even have this really great big closet space there for your pantry. So you don't have to run off to the shop every other day. And we're going to show you the porch that's right off the kitchen. You have all this space for washing machine, dishwasher. They have 3 refrigerators in here just to keep everything full with everybody. A little bit of a wine rack on top.
9 grandkids.
Yeah, they have 9 grandkids, so they have to make sure there's a lot of food around when they're in here. Yeah, and the house is set up for kids and the house is set up for families. So we're going to show you the porch here really quick, and then we'll go back into the house. And this amazing porch right off the kitchen with the flowers just blooming because it's nice in springtime. And we have this porch that goes all the way back here to my right and all the way here in front of me. Lots of space to have lots of people come and eat and enjoy lunch and dinner and everything together. And I really like these outdoor tiles here. This is the typical Andalusian tiles. I love the blue ones. They're my favorite. We'll go back through the kitchen. And go back through the kitchen, and this, before we go through the entranceway up the stairs again, off to the kitchen here, we might even call it servants' quarters, but this is a whole little bedroom. This is where they keep all their beach towels and everything here, in this built-in, but you have a downstairs toilet with a full bath, and then just a little tiny bedroom here. This is really for one person. And they just have it as a laundry room, right? And a storeroom for whatever they need for the grandkids. And then here you have a built-in closet for extra things. So it's just a little tiny bedroom. Like I said, they're sort of using it for odds and ends, and a little closet there. Just a little built-in closet. So we're gonna go out, hang a left to the kitchen here, and go back up the steps, or go up the steps to all the bedrooms. You have these wonderful banisters and marble stairs here. We're going to start with the smaller bedrooms first and end up with the main bedroom. So at the top of the steps here, we have one of the first ensuite bedrooms and bathrooms. Full bath with a bathtub and bidet. And you can see all the different beds because they're ready, and even toys on the floor for the grandkids. In this little bedroom here, they've put 2 beds and also built-in closets and view out to the garden, which we'll see in just a minute. And there's balconies everywhere. This is a really light and open and airy house. Off to the right here, we have this little balcony, and you can see into the natural park. Right? And there won't be anybody building there. This is a park. This is all protected by the government of Andalusia. And to my left, there is going to be the actual water reservoir.
And the pool's around the corner.
Yeah, and the pool is right on the corner here. So this is a little balcony here that could be really cute and decorated. They just obviously haven't used it very much, but it's still a really nice little spot. We're going to go down this hall. We have 2 bedrooms and a bathroom between them. So we have this bedroom. They all have built-in closets. They have really good windows to keep things cool and warm. They've put in ceiling fans, which I think are a really great idea. They do have everything installed to be able to have air conditioning and heating through forced air, but they don't have the machine. They said they never felt like they needed it. It never got hot enough, so they just used air, the ceiling fans and so on and so forth. And they have radiators for heat in the winter if they would come at Christmas time. So then this is the full bath, and you can even see off to the corner they have a nice private area for the toilet and the bidet. Double sinks, really nice and big. And this bathroom is between the 2 bedrooms, and this is another really big bedroom here with another door that faces out to the balcony and really big built-in closets as well. And you can see they have 3 beds in here, all for the grand kiddos to come in and spend the night. And we're gonna look off the balcony in just a minute when we go off the main one. But there's views to the garden and the pool. So now we're going to show you the main bedroom as we come around. What I like about it is it's private. It's around the corner. So it is separate from the other bedrooms. So you can have your guests and not feel like you're on top of them. So that's the one we just came at the top of the stairs here. Another little tiny balcony to look out. And we're going to go first to the main bedroom here. So this is en suite. You have a little linen closet here. And your full bath, again with 2 sinks, bathtub, toilet, and bidet. And a very nice spacious master bedroom with the balcony, and this is what makes it for me, besides the spaciousness of it. You also have built-in closets here with lots of space for your clothing, but then this balcony, the double doors that open up, and its own private balcony. You have amazing views of the Sierra Nevada. This is the garden. This is still just the end of winter, so they haven't opened the pool yet up, and you can see the outdoor kitchen and the whole play space and garden. They felt really bad. They didn't cut the grass or anything yet because they've just come in for Holy Week.
And the kids are all coming.
And the kids are coming. So they'll come and they'll all do it together and bring the gardener in and do more.
They have a couple lemon trees.
But you have a lemon tree and an orange tree. Yeah, they're really
a few other
fruit trees. So they're ready. They just need to go ahead and open everything up. But you can see, yeah, this is an outdoor kitchen there. You have water, you have everything set up there to do barbecues and to cook outside and keep all of your heat from your cooking outside. And then this beautiful hyacinth tree. And then behind us here, that again is the natural park, and you can see the edges of the water reservoir. Nobody's gonna build there, right? You're not gonna have any neighbors here. And you just have these neighbors that are tastefully hidden with all of the cypress trees. Like, they're not gonna see into your pool or anything. Everybody's nice and covered up here.
And you can see through there, that's where the water reservoir.
Yeah, the water reservoir is just right there. So you can go, and they have kayaking there. They have different water activities there. They can't use any motors, so it's really quiet. It's all just like rowboats and kayaks and swimming and sailboats. So all that is right there, right around the corner for you to enjoy in the summertime. And even in the wintertime, they go and do lots of kayaking too. So this is the main bedroom again. And at the end of this hallway, he used this as his office, but he no longer uses it as an office with so many grandkids. So they have 2 beds placed in here. But he said, yeah, I used this as my office before we decided to change it into a bedroom. But it's a really cute and cozy little space. There are no built-in closets in this one, so that's why he used it as his office with his desk. But it has a nice It's a little bit cooler. It's not a south-facing room. And that would be really, again, for a bedroom, it's great, but an office as well. So we're going to take you to... Yeah, you can see the vents for the forced air and forced heat. We're going to go downstairs, and they've kind of made it into what they call this summer living room, kind of like a family room or den that we might call it in English. And
The man cave.
or a man cave, that's another way of putting it. My husband behind me on the photographer there is telling me it's a man cave. And what's interesting too, we're going to show you just the door, but they have a water reservoir of 20 cubic meters in case of emergency. So you always have water in this house. It's a little tight here. I'm only 5'7", so with a little heels on today, so you can see that I even have to bend over here to get in. And to my immediate right here is your garage. So you can see he's got a great big car in here. And here's the door here, and here's the ramp. And you've got a nice big ramp here from the entrance of the house. So this is it takes you into the garage. Again, you have lots of space to park other cars here for visitors without a problem inside your property.
Stairs go to the back.
Yeah, and that stairs goes up to the back, and there's even a back entrance through to the kitchen that we already saw. So we're gonna go through here. And he just kind of has a storeroom and a couple of bits and bobs here. Here, this is the machine room. You have the hot water heater and the furnace.
And the diesel furnace.
Yeah, the diesel furnace here. And then in the corner, back behind it, if you go behind it, there's like an open space here. And that's where the water reservoir is. Of 20 cubic meters, he told me. I have no idea how much that is in gallons or liters. A lot. And then underneath the stairwell, he's just got a little space for storage. He's a hunter, you can see, so he's got all his hunting gear kind of stored underneath here at the bottom of the stairs. Lots of great storage for whatever. Suitcases are really great to put there. And then down here at the end of the hall, you have a little powder room, just a toilet and a sink. And just really basic, but really great. Yeah, this place is huge. We keep finding more corners. And then down here you have what they call the summer living room. Obviously, this is where the kids like to come. You can even see there's a little sign on the door. It says massages. So you can see the kids like to come and hang out and play here.
It's set up for a birthday party.
It's set up for a birthday party. It's super cool down here. And you can see what you see is the humidity here is just because it's not been used and ventilated enough. It needs to be repainted and taken care of. And nobody lives here most of the year, and that's why. There's just not ventilation on a regular basis. But if it were ventilated and taken care of, it would be fine. But yeah, a really big space where the kids can come hang out here. There's a little bar here, and it is a wet bar. You do have water. So, and a fireplace, yeah, to enjoy when it's cold, and they want to come down here and hang out. And there is a wet bar here. They do have water down here. So a little place for the adults to come and have a beer while they're hanging out and having a little party. So this is just a hangout spot, like a family room. And it's really cute that they've got it all ready for a birthday party, or they had a birthday party up here.
Let's go outside.
So let's go outside. Let's go out through the front door. So back up the steps. Watch your head. Back to the big entryway. And we're going to come around here. We've got some people talking here, so we're going to make sure they know we're coming. Vamos por el jardín. Okay, so here we have the garden. And we've got the whole backyard here. And they apologize profusely because they haven't yet put everything ready for the summer. But this is just the beginning of what we consider summer here. Holy Week is always sort of like the first weekend where they get everything ready, right? They would open up the pool, cut the grass, trim back what needs to be trimmed back. But here you have to imagine, you know, all the different hammocks and the umbrellas and everything where you hang out by this nice big pool. Here we're gonna go by what they call the summer kitchen here, the outdoor kitchen. So you have a range for a gas range. You have water. This would be propane or whatever that they can go ahead and cook on, even a hood. And they have this to make paella here. So that's what they do. They come out here, make paella, have a barbecue, etc., etc. They even have a little outdoor shower rigged up here so you can go ahead and rinse off. And just this really big, great outdoor space. And then when you come back here in this corner, it looks like a bird cage or something like that. They might have had a couple of chickens in the past, not anymore. So if you go back into this corner and turn around, this is the great view of this amazing house with both of the wings there. And you can see that enormous porch that we walked out on from behind the kitchen. And it's just a beautiful layout and a beautiful, beautiful home with a lot of potential if somebody wanted to live in it year round, because you have the heating system and the air conditioning system. Obviously they haven't used it as their primary residence, but it's a really, really beautiful place with a lot of potential for a family to enjoy and really take part of this amazing, I love this area. It's a really great green, cooler area of Granada. And I really like how pretty it is, how quiet it is out here. In this little neighborhood, there is a little supermarket, there's a little bar. The bread guy comes around every day if you need to have bread. And then you're just 15 minutes away from all the shopping and everything that Granada has to offer. And about 15, 20 minutes away from the Granada airport as well, which would take you about an hour and 20 away from the Malaga airport. So you're really well connected, but you're in the middle of nowhere at the same time. You have a few neighbors to make sure that everything's okay, but they're not on top of you. You have that
35 minutes to the ski slope.
Yeah, 35, 45 minutes to the ski slopes, and this is really great. We can talk later about price and offer and all those good things. There is paint that needs to be done, some maintenance that needs to be done, but overall the structure is really good, really fantastic, and ready for you to come in and start your life here. So pretty.